Coach Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffs. Um, just wanted to speak on, obviously there's been, throughout the college football season, probably the Deion Sanders' conversations and, you know, him and his team. Um, I'm just been, I've been a fan of Deion Sanders, prior to, him coming here, his football career, what he's been able to do and accomplish, being a Hall of Famer in the NFL, just a overall great athlete, dual athlete, very good, had a good, baseball career, played basketball. He just, the epitome of just a super athlete and just an athlete. Um, just, I just feel like, um, you know, the thing that really is special about Deion Sanders, Coach Deion Sanders, is his persona. Um, just is very infectious. Just the confidence he breeds and he has himself, and then the people around him, and just people in general. You know what I'm saying? He's the type of he, he's the type of guy that I feel like I try to like model and sees, and just being somebody who's confident in themselves and just try to breed that and around them. That's like, it's funny because it's like when you're like that, it's like you're loved and you hate it. You know what I'm saying? Um, you're loved because of the fact that you know what I'm saying, what you do and your persona and who you are, but then you hate it because people want to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? People want to be like you, but for whatever reason, they feel like they can't do what you do or whatever. So it's like, oh, I gotta cast stones. But you know, I just been a fan of what he's been doing with the even with Colorado. He's already eclipsed, the wins. you know, they're currently, I think, what, 4-5 or something like that. Last year, I think they went winless or won one game. Improvement. You know what I'm saying, that he's made. Um, Definitely gonna, see, more recruits, you know, wanting to come play, over in Colorado. The energy he's brought thus far this year has just been, great. You know what I'm saying? They've you're more aware of what, you know, they've been doing, Colorado Buffs and Deion Sanders, than, top 10 ranked teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, Georgia is the number one team in the country, and you know, we haven't we don't really get, as terms of like media, it doesn't there's not much talks about, Georgia and other top 10 teams as much as, Deion Sanders. And the reasons for that, obviously, with Deion, his fame and notoriety is a big um, part of why, they getting so much, you know attention and, publication and all that type stuff. Um, but I think that um, the impact he's made thus far is great. I think it's just only gonna get better. Um, gonna get some, some probably, some recruits this year, after this season, for the line to protect Shador, because he's, some stat about him being one of the, most sacked or most, pressured quarterbacks in the college football. and still being able to have the success he's had. Once they can get some, better linemen. I said, some new recruits. Obviously, the transfer portal. You know, it'll be some. It'll be up. So, I think, you know, probably 2 3 years, man. They build this rapport, with the guys that they got. Get some more recruits. They're gonna be top 10 in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Potentially, contending and competing for national championship because I do believe in what Deion Sanders is doing and his leadership. If I'm a parent right now, I would definitely would want my child to play over there in Colorado because of just not only just the notoriety that you're gonna get and all that, but I do believe Coach Deion Sanders is really pride himself in not just building great NFL players or great athletes. He's trying to build great men, great young men, help them to be, men, productive men in society after college ball. Um, as we all know, there's, not that big a percentage of guys who are going to play pro football, play in the NFL, or whatever the case may be. But, most of these guys are going to end up, being workers in society, working, in different companies or maybe owning their own business or whatever the case may be. And he's prepping, these young men, young guys to for that point in their life. So I think that's a great thing. And so if I'm like I said, if I'm a recruit, if I'm a parent, I definitely would want to send my child to play over there in Colorado.